Hello, everyone. Welcome to Patrick Buffy Show. Today, a few questions came in, and one of them was about the topic we're treating this week. The topic is paying off debt or, you know, debt payment. When you look at the strategies for paying debt, one is debt snowball, the other one is avalanche, and the other one is consolidating. So the question was more about consolidating. Should I consolidate our credit cards? I'll put a question on here, then we'll go through it. So the question says, my husband and I are in major credit card debt, around 40K, on multiple credit cards, and do not know how to get out. Wow. And it goes on to say that we are considering consolidating all the cards into one card and pay monthly with a 0% APR and no transfer fee. Do you think that is a good idea? All right, so they have about 40,000 K in credit cards, and it's multiple, so it could be 7, it could be whatever, and they want to put everything together. And the good news is when they're doing the transfer, there won't be any charges. And when they are done with the transfer too, there won't be any interest rates. What I don't know is, I don't know if that is open-ended interest rate. Probably it might elapse maybe 2 years or maybe a year. If you don't, then maybe it's going to jump or double or whatever. So let's put that into consideration. But is it a good idea to do that? Probably not. And here's why. You are trying to solve your credit card debt with interest rate. And the interest rate isn't the problem. Not at all. The interest rate isn't the problem. You see, you can, when you're sick, you cannot let someone take your medication or take your medicine for you. You see, personal finance is 80% behavior, 20% head knowledge. You spending too much is the problem. You not be able to delay gratification, and I want something and I want it now, and put it on the credit card is the problem. So it's about time we get serious. If you really want to take care of this debt, get serious. Like your life depends on it. You see, if you put 5,000 a month on this, the debt goes away in 8 months. If you do 2,500 in 16 months, all right. You didn't tell me how much you make, so I don't know if that is true, if what I'm saying is true or not. But if you're really, really serious and want to take care of this, you have to be serious, like your life depends on it. And this is when you bring in extra income, or it's about time you get serious and sit down trying to cut, or sit down, do a budget and trying to make some cut and see how you can come up with some money to go attack this debt. You see, when you do consolidation or when you put all these credit cards together, it makes you feel like you've done something and leave it there without, tackling it. You see, you're trying to solve the symptom, but you have to solve the problem. And the problem isn't the 40,000. It's the guy I see in the mirror every day. Because what it is if you do not change your behavior and you go through this process, the consolidation and payoff, you probably will come back again in the same situation within maybe 2-3 years. Because study says that people that go through consolidation come back to the same 88% actually come back to the same situation within a period of 3 to 4 years. Why? Because of the behavior. Because what it is they went through the process without changing their behavior. And remember, personal finance is 80% behavior, 20% head knowledge. So if you go through that process without changing it, you'll come back to the same. So how do we solve this? Like I said, we have to sit down and be serious, like our life depends on it. do a budget and cut some stuff and start putting money on this payment. Study shows that a lot of us have cables and stuff that we spend about $218 every month on it. That is extra, so you can do some cut and get and attack this bill, or attack whatever it is, or you can bring in more extra. Like I said, if I know how much you make, that will be a different situation. But whatever it is, if you want to be serious, the debt consolidation won't help you, because a lot of people just do that and don't even do anything about it because it's a zero balance. And you will see that they didn't do anything about it, and within 2-3 years, they add on top of it another debt. So let's get on this and be serious and do this. So once again, the interest rate isn't the problem. Attack the problem instead of attacking the sentence. And the problem is you spending too much to please people you don't like. That puts you in that situation. And if you really, really want to get ahead, you have to change that problem. Because if you do the debt consolidation, which makes you feel like you've done something, you haven't done anything, because what it is you just move the debt around. It's still $40,000. It didn't change. But if you're really, really serious, you have to really attack that debt. So like we will go through the other process, the debt snowball and all that. And I'll show you numbers, figures that we can use to attack this debt instead of going through debt consolidation. It doesn't really help. So make sure you attack it. Sit down with a serious budget. Like I said, you have to act. If you really, really want to do this, you have to be serious and attack it, rather than going through debt consolidation and all that. No, that doesn't work. Even if it goes through, you will be back in the same situation because you didn't grind through it, trying to do extra job, trying to do overtime or doing a side hustle. That is when you learn something, because you want the behavior to change. And if the behavior doesn't change, you can come back to the same. Okay, so let's even do the math, right? So let's say even if you have a zero balance, 40,000, let's say even if it's 15%, that is 6,000. And I don't think you have a 6,000 problem. You have a 40,000, and even not the debt. You have a behavior problem, because the behavior that puts you there. Hey, 6,000 is fine, but if you can put some amount on this, or if you can start paying and be serious and paying extra, the problem is you spend everything that you bring in and not making payment on this, and probably paying just the minimum payment. That's why. But when you continue doing this and you're doing it well and putting more extra on it, that is when the consolidation maybe might work, or maybe it will be a good thing, because hey, 6,000 is not bad, but that's not the problem. It's not the 6,000 problem. It's a 40,000 problem, and you just going around it won't work. You have to be serious and attack it by doing some serious budget. See what you can cut in your budget, and also if it can't work, like all the money you get from your budget is not enough, you have to do extra overtime or side hustle to bring more money and attack this. And when you start attacking it within 3 months, 2 months, you see some improvement. That is when we're talking about the consolidation. Yeah, that will be fine. But a lot of people do the consolidation as if they've done something, and they don't even attack anything and just leave it that way. And even if they pay, study shows that they come back to the same situation. So my suggestion would be serious. Sit down. You guys sit down, do a budget, and see if you can get a buffer. And if you have some and it's not enough, hey, roll up your sleeves and get out there to make more money and attack this. You can do this, and you have to believe you can do that. All right. So we'll be talking about the other one very soon. So I'll come back and we will talk about that. But before then, I had some text messages and also emails about people talking about, hey, when are we doing investing? When are we talking about investing and all that? I know there are a lot of people here that are way ahead of what we are trying to do here. And I know, people are here, they're ready to invest and all that, but a lot of us are not up to that point. So somebody will say, us, we are building a case to get to the FFS, financial freedom steps. So this is what we're going through today. So yeah, we will do more of investing. It's going to come. We're going to go through a series of all those, financial issues. So stay put, we'll get there. But follow us as we go, especially those that are not there yet, that are in the process. Follow the FFS, the financial freedom steps, and gradually it's going to get you there. At the same time, too, if you have more questions out these days, I'll try to bring more questions on board so that we can talk about it. If you have any questions, not just about maybe the topic of the week, maybe if we've done it already or we're about to do it, whatever. Any questions about your finances, you can shoot me email on this, or you can text me, or if it's a generic question, you can put it on the platform, and all of us can see it. So until we meet again, like I said, stay put. The topic of the week, we're gonna go through it, show you some numbers, and see that the debt snowball, which is my favorite, and which is a lot of folks' favorite. There's a research done by Harvard that says it's effective. It's not that it's the best, but it's effective than the other ones. We'll go through that and see how it is. So stay put, and I'll be back with that. And also, if you have any question, don't hesitate. You can call me, you can send a text, put anything in here, and we'll be able to go through that with you. So until we meet again, make sure you spend wisely, you save intentionally, and give generously. All right, your boy Patrick Barfi. Peace.